I'm gonna be honest, I tried to make this intro about 3 times already, and I'm fucking tired. So we're just gonna get into it. This week we're gonna be discussing the a beta that just happened over the weekend of a very prominent and very hyped up game. I'm lying. In reality, we're gonna be talking about the Deathverse Let It Die beta and my thoughts and opinions on it. So if you don't know, Deathverse Let It Die is a new game that's being developed by Super Crit Games. It is a battle royale melee game. If the title sounds familiar, it is based in the same world as Let It Die, the game that came out for the PlayStation 4 and Windows, I guess, and PC, whatever. I don't think it's on Xbox. Yeah, fuck Xbox. Alright, that was just unnecessary. It was released in December of 2016, and it was a free-to-play game. So if you played it, it's like an anime Dark Souls. It gives you that vibe. So yeah, they're releasing a battle royale version of it. Well, not of it, but you get the idea. It's like similar. So we're gonna go over some of my likes and dislikes. So I'm gonna get the likes out the way first. Likes, the aesthetics, the art design, the music. Basically, damn, I just described the aesthetics basically, but you get the idea. I like that. The main focus seems interesting. The gameplay, well, supposed gameplay. Supposed, nigga, I played it. The gameplay, I played it for about 4 to 5 hours. So basically, the entire period that the beta was online. And yeah, that's enough positivity. Let's get into the negatives. Well, some things I like to change. Not really negative. Some things that would need to be cleaned up. So we're going to start off with something light. We need a rematch button. Now, granted, there is a rematch button, but as you can see, I'm put it on screen. Maybe not. I don't know. The rematch button actually comes after you quit, and when you come back to like your little scoreboard. So if they could put like a little rematch before then, that would be kind of better. Like who does it? What's that game? That Blood. I was just playing it earlier. It's called Blood Hunt. That's the name. The vampire game. They should have something like that. Vampire the Masquerade, Blood Hunt, the little shooter game, the arena shooter, the battle royale again. Yeah, just have that be there to be a little quicker. That is really just a nitpick. But let's get into some of the more serious things. The game needs a dedicated sprint button, off rip. Yeah, because right now, how you sprint is you use the L3, you press down, and you go for it. You know, simple sprint. But problem, there's a move connected to the sprint button, which is sprint and attack, which breaks shields. And when you're trying to do that in this type of like fighting environment, it's kind of hard to actually push down, go for it, and attack, because sometimes it doesn't register you pushing down and going forward. So it's like you go for attack and you hit the shield, and now you're just kind of fucked and open for a counter attack. So that's something that needs to be changed up a little bit, and maybe put to like a maybe allow us to remap it, or at least to like another button at least. Second, the movement feels a little stiff. You have to know what move they're going to make before you make yours, because it's like a slight delay, so it isn't like 1-to-1. So it's like if you hit attack, it's gonna be like a second or like a half second where the animation starts going through. It just feels stiff. Third, this should need a lock-on button. A lock-on button is needed because I'm tired of having to do fucking donuts around my opponent just to try to hit them. Speaking about fighting, when you play it, like at least now, again, just because there's no lock-on button, it doesn't feel like an actual fight. It feels like I'm running. You know what it feels like? It feels like Jedi Academy playing on like the Xbox. Like you can't really throw hands like the way you want to throw hands. It's like you gotta do a circle around them and you pray you hit them. It's kind of weird and kind of clunky. Another thing, the camera. It's gonna fuck you, so get prepared for it. Especially in like tight spaces, the camera is not your friend. Whether that be if you're backing up against a wall or a corner, yeah, you getting messed up with a combo. Oh, speaking about combos, yo, we need like a break button. Like, if there was a powerful use to use to break out of combos, that would be amazing. Because of the dodging, I'm gonna be honest, the dodging really ain't doing much. Especially if you're in those type of situations where you're like cornered, you're just gonna have to like sit there, take it, try to use your shield, if you're able to. Because once you're in the combo, you ain't getting out that combo till the combo stops. And yeah, it really don't promote it. Basically, once you get stuck in one, you just have to sit there and take it. You can't really do much. So yeah, that's a negative. What else? Oh, the throwing stuff, like shooting, that shit is horrendous. So you have a projectile shield. So what happens is you hit the shield button, and then you hit the heavy attack button, and you throw like a little power ball out. One problem is, well, the biggest problem is you really can't aim that well. Like, it doesn't have like a, like an arc, or like a line, or like a basically something to help you guide it. Actually, it does. I take that back. It has where if it's aiming at an enemy, the enemy turns to like this turns. They have like a white filter put over them, but I would like a crosshair or something to make it a little bit more personalized. Not personalized, but better accuracy. What else? Oh yeah. So two more negatives. So two more negatives I have is sometimes the stuns don't be stunning. So I think I have a picture up here. I might have a section of the video right here. So as you can see, I hit him with a stun attack. So them stuns is supposed to stun them, and stunning, it don't mean you can't attack. It's just that you can't use your weapon, so you have to throw hands. So basically, it limits your attack power potency for a little bit. But I'm gonna be honest, it's sometimes hit or miss. Because if you hit a person with a stun once, cool. If you try to stun them again, it sometimes doesn't register it. Even though you could see I hit the dude, like I'm gonna put it up here. So that was a problem. I got cleaned up during this little fight. Oh yeah, prepare to get stuck a lot. And I mean, I don't mean like stuck a lot. I mean, as in, if you get into certain places, your character is prone to get stuck easier. So like right here, I get stuck on this little entrance hallway thing, this thing right here, and I lose. Granted, most of the time it's in a at the end of the circle, the end circle, where there's like 2-3 people left. So yeah, I see that being a little irritating. Oh, also the platforming, it sucks dick. I'm gonna be honest. If it was janky as hell, it's like they added it on out of the afterthought. It wasn't like a main focus of it. There's other things that need to be kind of cleaned up and fixed a little bit. Now, some things I would like more damage types. So for the game, I think they have electricity and fire. No, poison. Well, they have poison for the little mushrooms you pick up, mushrooms you eat for health and stuff like that. They have that, but I wish they added more. So have fire, the basics: fire, poison, ice, electricity. Well, they have electricity, but basically more environmental attacks, or no, elemental attacks. That's better wording. I want more weapon variety. At the start of the beta, they gave you three weapons. So you had your machete, your katana, and your hammer. All of them fight differently. Why did I say that like it's a question? All of them fight differently. the machete is like it's a handheld projectile, because all of the weapons have specials on them, special attacks, and yeah, that's like a special where you release like a little arc, not an arc, but like a slash in the air, and it goes further. The katana, if you're able to get the your heavy attack, which isn't a heavy attack, is actually I want to say a parry. If you're able to do if you're able to get the parrying down, you're a beast. So if your opponent attacks you while you have your guard up, or your parry stance up, it immediately counterattacks them. So that's a pretty good one. The hammer, I'm gonna be honest, I choose the hell out that hammer because it's a one-hit attack. So for the rest of the other two, they're a combo. So for the machete, you could do, I believe, 3, and for the katana, you could do 3. But for the hammer, you do just one clean attack. And the special on it is amazing, where you do a circle. Where you basically do a trailing, you could do a circle and you follow people. So you could do a circle while moving. So I use that a lot. I was cheesing with it. I'm gonna say that. What else? There's also a gauntlet and another type of attack, like a little chainsaw buzzer thing. So basically all I'm saying is I want more variety, such as I wouldn't mind a bow staff. Or even more ranged weapons, because the range attack you have with the shield throw combo, shield heavy attack combo, really isn't the best range attack. So I thought though they could do something like a crossbow, or like a little, I don't want to say snipe, like a little musket or like pistol or something like. Speaking about the weapons, allow for us to give it multiple. To change up the specials. One instance is the hammer I use, my personal favorite. I noticed I wasn't using the square a lot. It really didn't do nothing for me, so I wish I could change it with something else. Like, I don't know what though. Like, maybe a slam attack. That would be good. That would be useful, because most of the time they're like buffs, or they do something which requires energy, which you have to go around and find in these little vats. I'm not gonna explain it all. Is there anything else I need to say? No. Alright, that's about it. Yeah, those are my thoughts and opinion on the game. Well, on the beta. I think they're coming back this weekend as well, so I'm gonna see if they change anything up. Well, that's the end of the video. If you like what you heard or saw, hit that like and subscribe. I post regularly. No, I don't. I'm lying. I post as frequently as possible. I make a little recap review video games. And with that being said, the galaxy needs me. Farewell.